Hey guys, you might be wondering what that is. I'm into exercise now, big time. I exercise about 30 times, or 30 times. I exercise like 30 minutes a day now, which is just fabulous. And that's our oh, what do you call it? Shoreview Community Center. If you can see that, Shoreview uh, Community Center that I exercise at. Didn't want you to think I've been to the hospital or anything. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It has been quite a while since I've made an update lately. Well, first of all, let's give credit where credit's due. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. This is "Show Me Your Face," and it's actually by Don Potter, who's a wonderful guy. He was the worship leader down in Morning Star when we were down there with Rick Joyner, and this is done by Kimberly and Alberto Rivera. Kimberly and Alberto Rivera. The Collection is the album. And I own this album and just absolutely love it. It's wonderful. As far as worshiping the Lord. And yes, I still have my, wherever it is, ponytail. It's actually longer now, I think, which is great. At any rate, okay, I'm excited with something I'm about to communicate. First of all, you may have noticed I haven't been able to give that much of a video update lately, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it as hard as I can. I mean, when you don't have any money for this thing, with this thing and so forth, you've got to get creative as much as possible. So, still working with Tom Selly, my dear friend Tom Selly, in IRG Capital, where we're working part-time with that, where I'm selling business credit to sole proprietors out there. It's going along pretty good, and specifically, we basically help sole proprietors increase cash flow. Not just sole proprietors, but small to medium-sized businesses up between 1 and 10 employees, something like that. So that's who we help. And so if you're out there and would like to know more, please visit our website. It's IRG Capital, CAPITAL.com. And that'll give you the website. And then just contact me. You can contact me on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Foursquare or Tumblr or Instagram or whatever. I can't even think of the big... Oh, Google. Yeah, Google Plus. Although Google Plus, I'm not out there as much. I don't see it as that much different as Facebook. But anyway, that's a side note. But I'm sure it'll pick up because Google's pretty good. Okay, anyway, what do we have going on in regards to the Empire State Building? I just contacted, and this is a new strategy that I have, and it's a strategy I've had in the past, but it's coming more to the forefront here, I believe, from the Lord, because it just came out of nowhere. And today is March 7th, which prophetically in the Spirit has to do with completion. So I believe that there's a completion of a cycle today. I feel it in the Spirit, just in regards to going towards the Empire State Building and what God's doing personally in my life and in my family's life and so forth. I'm sure all of us could feel it, worldwide. There's something changing in the Spirit. Maybe there's a new day on the Jewish calendar today or something like that, because the Lord, follows that Jewish calendar and so forth. If you want to find more information about that, check it out with Chuck Pierce, Glory of Zion. I think it's .org, gloryofzion.org with Chuck Pierce. He's just wonderful. I love Chuck so much. So anyway, what do we have going on? I've had in the back of my mind for quite a while in regards to movie stars and fairly influential people and so forth out there. Just basically contacting them and having some idea, of what they might think, just on a beginning level of what they think about the Empire State Building becoming a hotel. And then building rapport and relationship in that regard, and etc. And of course, one of the reasons that I want to do the Empire State Building as a hotel is that I have in my heart a definite desire, you can ask my wife as well as my kids, to live right on the island of Manhattan. Me personally, I've been to so many places all over the United States. I was going to say all over the world. Not yet, but that's coming. But all the places I've been to around the United States, No place, as far as I know, in my heart holds such a special place in my heart than New York City. And so you've probably been wondering maybe in the past, why is he so passionate, about New York City? And I might go into that later sometime as far as telling you some stories about that and so forth. But it's just really passionate in my heart. Um, so besides the Lord telling me on my first business trip that as I was looking at the New York City skyline, he said that all of this is yours. And at the time, I didn't know what that meant. And then one thing led to another. And within time, and I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. So God's good. He's really good. And by the way, I want to insert something there. Parenthetically, I'm reading a fantastic book right now. I highly recommend it. It's called Revealing Heaven by Kat Carr. Kerr. Guys, I tell you what, if you've always wondered what heaven is like, what it is to be with Jesus, what it is to be with the Father, read that book. It will just bless you so much. I've got that Colton's book out there too, and that's written in a different genre and so forth, different aspect. But and I like it. Definitely, it's a good story. But Kat, boy, she just gets right into it, and it's because it's real experience. Same with Colton's, but they built more of a story, and so forth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Colton. Colton, I think it's Heaven is Real or something like that. At any rate, also I'm reading a fabulous book right now called The Supernatural Ways of Royalty, and also Spirit Wars by Chris Vallotton. And if you want to see what I'm reading, check me out on Shelfari, and you can see what I'm reading and so forth. I'm a type of guy that likes to read a number of books at once, and so I think right now I'm reading like 13, I think. And but anyway, just love it with a passion. And in my place in heaven, where the mansion is, I'm sure there'll be a woohoo huge library, although it'll all be digital. Hey, I got a request, Jesus. As long as it's all up, I can't. Is this 100%? I've been charging it. No, it's not 100%. But anyway, all digital. Okay, so what are we doing in regards to movie stars? I just contacted Alicia Keys, and I really like Alicia Keys a lot. She is just totally cool, along with Jay-Z. And yeah, I don't agree with the lifestyle that they have and all this stuff and whatever. And the morals, I should say the morals, lifestyle is fine. I mean, as far as being wealthy and caring for people and all this stuff, I say kudos to that. It's awesome. But as far as some of the other stuff and etc., no, but that's not the point. I love these guys. I just love them for who they are, and so forth. And I'd love to sit down with them and have dinner and so forth. And we could talk as leaders together and converse with one another and just talk about our differences and opinions and etc. about life in general and when it comes to the Lord and whatever. And that's fine with me. That's one of the reasons I love New York City so much, is because people accept people there. And it's just, oh, it's so freeing. It's really freeing. I love it. It's to me, it's as close as heaven as you can get on the earth, because it's just what you see is what you get. So anyway, I contacted Alicia and I said point blank, I said, hey, and I contacted her through Twitter, and I said, hey, what do you think about the Empire State Building as a hotel? Because I believe she's a native New Yorker, if I'm not mistaken, of New York City. So we'll find out, to see what she thinks about it. And who knows, as things develop and so forth with rapport and etc., things will go forward. And another thing too is I've mentioned about this lady I've had contact with as far as delegating the social media part of my business and so forth, and presence, and however you want to say it, the idea with the Empire State Building. And she is in the process of working on that as well. We're in the process of developing a contract right now. So I think we'll start seeing a lot of pickup out there in relation to the idea for the Empire State Building to become the most beautiful hotel in the world. Hallelujah to Jesus. Bringing Christians, Jews and Christians, Christians and Jews, however you want to say it, together inside the Empire State Building as in a business motif on the board and so forth, to be able to affect worldwide people and bless people worldwide inside of the most beautiful hotel in the world. So So that should about do it. I've told you in the past that I'm planning on keeping the videos to 10 minutes or less. And there goes that screensaver there. So I just want to end by saying this. Please pray for me with this idea. I'm looking forward to talking with Alicia. If the Lord so wills it, that'll be a blessing. Maybe with her agent or whatever, but I'd like to talk to her directly. And, so that's what we got going on. Plus the social media going with the contract with the lady. And then I'm going to look at some other contracting of marketing and so forth as well. So that should about do it. And here, I'm going to say this. I'm going to try as hard as I can. If you guys can just pray for me. But I will endeavor, by God's grace, to get a video out there once a week on my channel and so forth on YouTube. To be able, to move forward and get this, get this going, get communique, as I like to say, communique going for the idea and so forth. So that should about do it. You guys have a fabulous day. And remember to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Purim, which is taking place or is about to take place. I don't know the exact time, but I know I've been seeing a lot about Purim lately. So what a blessing. And all I've got to say to you is shalom. And God bless you. Bye now.